Servus und herzlich willkommen zu Livestream GreedFall. Wir machen heute mal hier wieder weiter. Und wenn heute auf Live-Chat schalten, so. Hi Schatzilein, Susi, schön, dass du da bist. Na, wie geht's dir? Und der Nick ist auch wieder mit am Start. Servus, wie geht's dir? Wie war euer Tag bis jetzt? Und ja, hier, ja, wir sind den Rennen da. Oder? War ich doch richtig informiert. Ja, das sieht gut aus. Ja, alles super bei mir, Susi, alles super. Bist gerade wach geworden, Nick. Okay, ja, gerade rechtzeitig, würde ich sagen. Na, dann quatschen wir mal mit denen.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain,
Good day, Jonas.
what can I do for you?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Ja, Susi, bei dir ist das ja wohl klar. Hast dich nach der Arbeit wahrscheinlich nochmal hingelegt, oder? Hat der jetzt noch irgendwas? Ne, also nichts Quest-spezifisches.
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
Ja, ist doch völlig in Ordnung. Hm? Ist völlig in Ordnung.
Good day. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavian.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Ja genau, Susi, ein Nickerchen.
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance, as if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Ja, ist die Katze aus dem Sack, ja? Oder aus dem Karton, besser gesagt. Den Emojis noch.
Hello, you need something?
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
I know what it's gonna sound like, but I liked it better when you were captain.
Thank you. Heartfelt. But tell me why.
He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
If he's a loner, would make sense he needs some company from time to time. And as captain, he must have the means.
Yes, you are certainly right. Well, none of my business. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Wen meinst denn du, Susi? Die, was da sitzt? Ja, das sind Tattoos, was die da im Gesicht hat. Das sind Tattoos. Die Seeleute da in dem Spiel, die tätowieren sich ihr Gesicht mit der Zeit. Keine Ahnung. So, wo müssen wir denn hin? Ah, wir müssen zu Gretchen. Ach du Schande. Was denn das für ein Name? Gretchen. Ja, genau. Genau, Susi, genau. Oh. Ja, alles auf dem Weg. Einsammeln hier. Ach, du hast eh nichts Gescheites. Blöder Händler da. Ja genau, blären sie rum und haben aber nichts Gescheites, weißt? Das sind wir die Liebsten. Ah, das andere Seite müssen wir rein. Da! Da denkt man einmal, man geht richtig rum, weißt? Nur ein einziges Mal. Aber ich sag ja, einmal mit Profis. Ja, geh heute runter. Ja. Da. Hier die Tür rein. Normalerweise. Ne? Oben? Warum ist die jetzt auf einmal... Warum ist die oben? Was soll denn das? Ah. Ja, da steht sie ja.
Hello, my darlings. What would you like, then?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. It's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
Ja. Was meinst denn ihr? Was nehmen wir? Bezahlen oder ihren Job anbieten? Ich denke jetzt mal nicht, dass das irgendwelche Auswirkungen auf später hat, aber... Was meint ihr? Frage des Tages heute. Na, kommt's Leute, ich brauche eure Hilfe. Geld anbieten oder Job? Ja, im Endeffekt ist es egal, glaube ich. Naja. Ja, wenn von euch nichts kommt, dann machen wir dann eine Mähne. Nein, biet mir ihren Job
How
an.
about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan? But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
Ja, Hauptsache wir kriegen da raus, was
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Mhm.
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents, and it has turned him bitter.
Hmm.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes, he's become impatient and anxious. He has become suspicious too.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
All that this young woman told us only confirms our suspicions. This man is a complete traitor. We should follow him after dark. We may be able to catch him in the act.
So. So, müssen wir uns jetzt ausruhen erstmal wieder. Hm. Na dann, machen wir das mal. Was war jetzt da gestanden? Nach Einbruch der Dämmerung. Machen wir mal bis zur Abenddämmerung. So. Geht's jetzt oder geht's nicht? Schauen wir mal. Wenn nicht, dann müssen wir bis zur Nacht.
Come closer, good people. Think you... Are your boots on?
Hey Reinhold, schön, dass du da bist. Na, alles fit bei dir? Ah, ich bin da hinten. Schauen wir mal.
We can see everything from here.
Hm. So. Ganz unauffällig, ne? Wir müssen ganz unauffällig folgen. Müssen wir rausfinden, was die Arschbacke davor hat. Dass der nicht einmal stehen bleibt und sich umdreht. Alle anderen, was wir bis jetzt verfolgt haben, die haben sich umdreht mit der Zeit. Aber der ist anscheinend so seelenruhig. Ja, bei mir ist auch alles gut, Reinhold. Nein, der hat sich nicht umdreht. Nix gibt's hier.
Here he is, red-handed. The sellout. Shall we arrest him?
Krallen wir uns jetzt sofort? Oder warten wir noch, bis wir sehen, was in der Kiste drin ist? Was meint ihr? Interessant war es schon, was in der Kiste drin ist. Na, kommt schon. Ja. Leute, ich warte. Ja, ich muss ja erst abwarten, bis er die Kiste aufmacht. Also soll man warten, um zu sehen, was in der Kiste drin ist. Ja, dann warten wir, um zu sehen, was in der Kiste drin ist, würde ich sagen. Ja, das würde mich echt brennend interessieren.
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box.
Ich weiß zwar nicht, warum der in der gehockten Position jetzt ist, aber ist ja egal.
The captain and his buyers should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
We should put this message back in its place. Nobody should know that we've read it. And we should warn the Admiral immediately. She'd want to know.
Let's go.
Ah ja, okay, gut. Jetzt war da nur ein Zettel drin. Gibt's doch nicht. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. So, dann machen wir halt die ganzen Kisten jetzt nachträglich auf. Dann gehen wir mal wieder zur Admiralin zurück.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
Jo. Na, jetzt kommt die mit. Okay. Ja, schon klar. Die Chefin, die will ja alles wissen, was ihre Leute machen. Ja, dann sollten wir uns beeilen. Ach, geh mir aus dem Weg. Nerviger NPC da. Ja, was steht denn bei euch heute noch an? Alles. Reinhold, du brauchst nichts sagen. Ich weiß, du streamst heute noch. Freue ich mich jetzt schon drauf, wenn du wieder... wenn du wieder vor Angst schreist.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
May the enlightened protect me in this bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Boah, du Drecksau.
Ha! This traitor got what he deserved.
Is everything all right, Admiral?
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
Echt? Bei dir ist Gewitter? Ach du Scheiße. Das ist auch nicht super. Ja, dann streamt Resident Evil 7 in VR.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent. He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
So wie er hier im Chat auch heißt. Susi, so wie er hier im Chat auch heißt. Mal kurz gucken. Huch. Falsche Taste.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to
Ja,
see.
red nicht so früh. Gucken wir mal. So. Rüstung 12, Gleichgewicht 24. Okay. Mhm. Hm. Ja, packen wir das drauf. Was haben wir denn noch? 10 Rüstung und 2 Gleichgewicht. 4 Rüstung und 8 Gleichgewicht. Den drauf. Und Talisman, machen wir wieder einen für Wissenschaft, würde ich sagen. Ja, genau. Ja, Magieresistenz geht zwar runter. Was können wir da drauf packen? Ist das aber immer noch nicht genug. Oder? Na, um einen Rüstungspunkt, das gibt's doch nicht. Du, Susi, ich schick dir den Link dann später per Discord, okay? Nach dem Stream dann. Ja, oder so. Oder so. Hat er schon selbst erledigt. Stolz auf dich bin, junger Padawan. Schnell gelernt, du hast. Auf 26. Also Gleichgewicht 39. Das gibt's doch nicht.
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Sehr schön. Ehre, Susi. Ehre. Einmal Herzchen für die Susi in den Chat rein. Warte, da mach ich auch gleich mit.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, de Sardet. I will not forget it, nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
So.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
So. Jetzt haben wir schon 3 der 5 der 5 Fraktionen auf freundlich. Schön. Schön, schön, schön. So muss das laufen. Die anderen 2 kriegen wir hoffentlich auch noch. Ah ja, wo ich schon dabei bin. Ne, war kein Punkt da. Was habe ich denn hier? Ja, lauter Schmander. Nix Gescheites dabei. Ach, ich wollte auf die Karte gucken. Was haben wir denn jetzt hier? Ja genau, machen wir die Nebenquest noch. Und dann geht es ja schon wieder weiter mit den Hauptquests. Oder mit der Hauptquest. Ich habe ja da eine. Alles klar, Süße. Dann dös noch so ein bisschen vor dich hin. Und danke fürs Laufen lassen. Genau, so ist gut. Immer schön gegenseitig abonnieren hier. Wie könnt ihr es wagen, mich so zu unterbrechen? So. Dann einmal Herzchen für den Reinhold. Ja, moin, Owe. Schön, dass du da bist und danke für deinen Like, mein Lieber. Na, alles gut bei dir?
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time. Our suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
Huh. This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Ja, bei mir passt auch alles soweit, Owe. Und, wie war dein Tag? Was steht bei dir noch an? Wo müssen wir denn hin? Da müssen wir hin.
Customs Officer Ulrich. What can I do for you?
Desarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I've been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
I suppose all entries are noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
Da kommt mir ein bisschen Spanisch vor. Zufällige Kontrollen.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest, but I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Let me summarize. You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late and, counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Ulrich. So I think it's necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we could find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Ja, Gott sei Dank seid ihr nicht weggeweht worden. Und den 5. Durchlauf, Resi 3. Boah, bist du verrückt, hey. Aber okay, gut, wenn man die Platin unbedingt haben will, kann ich schon verstehen. Ich muss für das Spiel auch nochmal mindestens, also ich habe einen zweiten Spielstand habe ich schon gemacht, aber ich schätze mal, da werde ich auch noch, und für auf Extrem muss ich dann auch nochmal durchspielen, wenn ich Platin haben will. Alter Schwede, Reinhold. Bei dir geht's ja ab, hey. Von 22 plus auf -4, hey. Das ist ja... Boah. So. Was will der jetzt von uns? Enthülle, was der Zöllner versteckt hält.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Look at this.
You work for Egon? Have you come to ensure my loyalty? Well, you can tell him that I didn't say anything, right?
In fact, you just did. So you are a member of this gang?
No, you don't understand. But I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon?
Yes, sir. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found, or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children, maybe you could come to the meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think he will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this. I fear he'll punish me for arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate in the evening.
No offense to our new friend. I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Ja, mag zwar sein, Reinhold, aber trotzdem, das ist schon ein extremer Wettersturz, also Temperatursturz. Von plus 22 auf minus 4 her. Wie, da ist noch, da leuchtet noch was. Alles mitnehmen. Oh, dann schauen wir mal, ob da schon was geht am Nordtor oder ob wir uns nochmal zurückziehen müssen und an der Zeit drehen müssen. Da oben ist auch nochmal was. Ja, die Kisten da, die füllen sich nach jedem Neuladen anscheinend wieder auf. Keine Ahnung. Ja, geh heute auf Zeiten. Mann. Ja, genau, Erzgebirge halt.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. He'll be here soon.
Ja, ja, jetzt. Chill mal. Ja, dann verstecken wir uns mal. Ich schätze mal da in der Hütte drin. Oder hinter dem. Yep.
My friend! I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool! Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate. A noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Ulrich? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Ulrich. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for ERHEBT. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We should help Ulrich. He doesn't deserve to die like that.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
You will regret going against the guard.
Maybe an protect me in the pity's sake, spare me! I beg you! Let's go! I didn't betray you! I'll give you everything you want! But let me live! I owe you my life, Your Excellency!
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to ERHEBT, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Alric managed to loosen his tongue.
Alles klar, Uwe. Danke, dass du da warst. Man liest sich. Und schönen Ostermontag noch. Tja, Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob wir uns da jetzt richtig entschieden haben. Ja, okay, gut, aber das war es jetzt auch nicht wert, dass der stirbt, nur um den zu fangen. Wenn wir den vielleicht so oder so kriegen. Ja, dann verfolgen wir den mal. Wir wissen ja, wo er hin wollte. In die Stadt im Osten, ERHEBT. Hündchen. Zack, zack, weg mit dir. Na. Ja, da merkt man halt, die Standardgegner sind schon ziemlich schwach jetzt. Die Kiste. Hey. Naja, auch nicht das Wahre. Egal. So, gucken wir hier oben noch nach. War ich hier nicht schon mal? Ich weiß es gar nicht, ob ich am Anfang hier schon rumgerannt bin. Okay, hier geht's nicht weiter. Nur da drüben geht's weiter. Oh, hoch da. Schauen wir mal, was wir hier Schönes finden. Ob wir überhaupt was finden. Hoch da. Nee. Wieder Eisen, jawohl. Und Obsidian, schön. Noch mehr Eisen. Und hopp. Noch mehr Eisen. Okay, gut, hier war ich definitiv noch nicht. Und was ist hier jetzt? Nix oder was? Ja, springen wir mal runter. Über einen anderen Weg haben wir ja nicht. Ach, das ist doch Beschiss. Das ist ja Beschiss. Da denkst du, boah geil, was da jetzt sein könnte, und dann ist gar nichts. Vor allem zu dem Zeitpunkt, wo man da schon ist, du kommst ja da gar nicht rüber. Und dann kriegst du nicht mal was, wenn du rüber kannst. So. Mal kurz das überschüssige Zeug verkaufen hier. So. Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Ja, ist ja egal. Oh, da ist ja noch was man verkaufen kann. Aber das mache ich dann off-stream. Ah.
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governors?
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I'd hoped never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the Guard. I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he's done. I know that he's in San Mateus.
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Raynor and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it, and I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
Remember that we are talking about San Mateus. We should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the stake, and they don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, he may be the only one who really deserves it. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then. Agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
Na, tun wir ihn erstmal raus. Aber wir machen jetzt trotzdem erst die Quest. Die Quest fertig. Und dann machen wir seine Charakterquest. Alles klar. Wirklich nice. Steht er da in der Luft. Das ist doch Bombe. Da ist es einfach Bombe. Lol. Naja. Schauen wir mal. Oha.
These islanders are drunk, and these guards don't look...
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
I see. Thanks for the advice.
Kommt man glaube ich außenrum auch hin.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Ja. Bin ich hier festgespackt oder wie? Na super. Ja, jetzt komme ich da nicht mehr raus. Das ist doch... Das ist doch wieder mal super. Entschuldigung Leute, muss mal kurz neu laden. So. Und jetzt schnappen wir uns den Typen. Und fügen ihm seiner gerechten Strafe zu. So, da wir ja jetzt wissen. Komm.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon. And you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, even though the attempt failed, the gallows await you. Unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
If you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Serene. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
So. Hm? Okay. Gut, alles klar. Ja, und die Typen liegen jetzt natürlich nicht mehr rum, alles klar. Ah, hier ist wieder zu, hier ist zu, alles klar. Da war jetzt nur für die Quest offen. Schauen wir mal kurz da in den Palast rein. Ja, vielleicht gibt es ja da wieder was Neues. Das weiß man nie so genau bei dem Spiel. Aha. Da, seht es hier oben in der Mitte. Haben wir schon haben wir einen Typen mit einem Ausrufezeichen. Das heißt, da gibt es eine Quest für uns.
Lord de Sardet, what bountiful wind brings...
Enough pleasantries, Excellency. They are a dull canter after such treachery.
I beg your pardon? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the ERHEBT conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no wish to begin one.
Ah, your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. Make it your mission to make them talk. We must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
So. Haben wir schon wieder eine neue Quest bekommen. Das kann doch nicht wahr sein. Im Namen der Wissenschaft, in Herzen der Rebellion. Hauptmann Reinhild sprechen. Jetzt würde ich aber sagen, machen wir die Quest fertig. Dann kümmern wir uns um die. Und dann um die. Und ich hoffe, dass wir dann zumindest noch zum Anfang dieser Prüfung hinkommen. Ich hoffe es. Ja, wenn nicht, dann überziehe ich halt ein bisschen. Ist ja auch nicht so wild. So, dann wollen wir mal. Hey Peaceful, schön, dass du da bist. Danke, ich wünsche dir auch einen schönen Ostermontag. Wie geht's dir? Wie war dein Tag? So. Ja, also ich habe die Videos der letzten 4 Wochen, die habe ich alle angeguckt und kommentiert und geliked. Die älteren muss ich halt dann gucken, wie ich das mache. Na, ist bei dir auch kälter geworden heute, okay. Wo mischen wir den hin? Achso, ja, stimmt ja, stimmt ja. Oh, mein Hirn. Warum? Warum bin ich jetzt schon wieder irre? Ich bin nicht irre. Ich bin genial verrückt, wenn dann, bitte.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Buren. The governor tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on Egon? We're no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Ist die Quest jetzt immer noch nicht fertig? Ei. Okay. Ich sehe schon, das läuft darauf hinaus, dass ich ein bisschen überziehen muss. Wenn ich die Hauptquest tatsächlich noch anfangen will. Oder ich ändere den Titel dann halt später. Das entscheide ich aber jetzt spontan. Mit zu viel will ich ja auch nicht überziehen.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Serene Garrison, told me that he'd received a letter from you. Was one of your ships hijacked by the Guard?
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus garrison. Commandeered! We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral. But Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men? Remarkable. We will not deal with the Guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell them, Admiral. And know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. The Admiral knows that we can't do anything without the force of the Guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she is putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
At the same time, she has something to be mad about. This is the first time in our history that anyone has dared to attack our ships.
So. Von einer Stadt zur anderen. Hast du nicht auch mal?
Karanz, do you need something?
Nö.
I must leave you. See you later.
Wann geht Madeira ihre Charakterquest-Reihe weiter? Das darf mich mal interessieren. So. Ja, dann machen wir das auch. Kann ja nicht angehen hier. Dass die tun und lassen, was sie wollen. So nicht, Freunde, so nicht. So, schauen wir mal, ob wir da rüberkommen. Rein theoretisch ja schon. Aber, ja doch. Ah. Schweinebacken. Haben sie zugemacht. Aber das dürfte ja kein Problem sein. Dann gehen wir halt unten rum.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed.
Ja, genau. Und schon sind wir drin.
And what can I do for you?
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit, and I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator. This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the Guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
The Major has been on a field exercise for quite some time. I don't see him involved in this. In his absence, 3 lieutenants lead the troops. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they're honorable?
I won't vouch for them, if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
Ja, nee, bloß nicht peaceful. Aufpassen. Gut festhalten, ne? Ah, die sind jetzt alle oben. Dann gehen wir mal nach oben. So. Einer ist links, 2 sind rechts. Und dann bin ich jetzt richtig gegangen. Na. Ja, schaut so aus. Das sieht gut aus. Das glaube ich dir. Peaceful. Bei dir oben da kann ich mir schon vorstellen, dass da ziemlich windig ist.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Desardet.
Oh, you are the legate of the congregation. You're quite the celebrity amongst our ranks. I am Lieutenant Alexander. Did you need me?
I'm conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy. Or we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
I was told that the city is usually under the orders of a major.
Major Herman, yes. He's on a field exercise, at least that's what they say. But he was close to the commander. So this is only an idea, of course, but maybe his men got scared and stole that ship.
I'll leave you, Lieutenant.
Das ist doch sehr interessant. Das glaube ich dir, dass das lustig ist. So. Oh fuck, jetzt bin ich falsch gegangen. Ah. I'm lost. Oh, nee, hier. Oh. Kann aber auch nur mir passieren. Ich verlaufe mich im Gebäude. So. Der eine ist da geradeaus drin. Oder sie.
Lieutenant.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Can you tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you know who these guards were and under which officer they served?
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you. I'll leave you to it. Farewell, Lieutenant.
Ah ja. So. Der sammelt die Schildchen gerade ein. Okay.
Your Excellency, if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Franz, and I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
Das ist doch mal angenehm erfrischend, dass jemand da freiwillig daherkommt und einem helfen will. So, wie sieht's bei dir aus?
Hello, Lieutenant. Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
Lieutenant Klaus. What can I do for you, Your Excellency?
I'm investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men. Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. Well, in that case, sorry for not being more useful.
Farewell, Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
With this gang's reign of terror, we were lucky to have come across him.
Ja, Reinhold, dass du mir ja alle Schilder einsammelst, ne? Ja, hat sie nämlich erst bekommen, die Schildchen. Und Peaceful, du zählst nach, ne? Dass er wirklich alle da sind. Nicht, dass da eins fehlt dann. Das geht ja gar nicht. So. Ja, holla, die Waldfee. da ist was. Bin ich jetzt richtig? Ja, ich bin richtig. Oh. Mein Hirn. Oh. Da sind wir richtig. War da was? Nö, da war nix.
Here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions, but I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We capture them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular in brothels. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye, but I ended up bonding with one of the captured islanders, and the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
So.
Who took possession of the ship, and for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons, members of Egon's organization. The boat was supposed to be used to transport the island captives to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds. Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
Ja, Peaceful. Ich hoffe mal, dass er alle eingesammelt hat.
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
And who gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin. That woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive. She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the islanders held captive?
They're kept in a former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No. Numbers are small to avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come, we will use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll also be able to give them shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelind will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelin's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
Yes, Storm Warriors will be a good asset.
Ja, Reinhold, dann mach die Augen auf. Ne? Augen auf. So. Ich will mal dahin. Es wird eng. Das wird sowas von eng, die Geschichte jetzt. Ja doch. Aufmachen. Dann siehst du es vielleicht.
What do you seek?
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I want to free them and stop these guards. But we will need support from warriors.
You are a Karans. We will help you. But you have to tell me more precisely what this is about.
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near San Mateus.
I know where it is. The Renaiks massacred the forest there.
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my 2 best warriors. I can't give you any more right now. They will find you where the forest has suffered. Anything more?
Jawohl.
I need to be going.
So. Jetzt kann der Kampf beginnen. Wo müssen wir denn hin? Ach komm. Zeig halt. Oh. Bist du doof. So. Weiter. So. Aha. Ist ja gleich hier um die Ecke. Das ist doch schön. Müssen wir nicht so weit laufen. Schauen wir mal. Ob das hier schon ist. Schaut nicht so aus. Schaut nicht so aus. Dann die Kamera jetzt rumgespackt, ey. So. Hier ist eine Sackgasse. Also müssen wir da hinten hoch.
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
Alles klar. Dann müssen wir irgendwie von außen rein. Oder? Ach, nö.
No one passes.
I will pass without your permission.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Na, Plünder halt. Zellenschlüssel. Ist immer gut. Wobei mit Schlossknacken Level 3 hätte ich es wahrscheinlich auch aufgekriegt. Aber wenn wir schon den Schlüssel haben, dann benutzt man den auch, würde ich sagen. So. Hm. Ist ja schon offen.
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant Franz who told us where to find you.
Franz? So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side. They will pay for what they have done to us.
No, you're in no condition to fight. It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
She told Esseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you, we can stop those who captured them.
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, and we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
In Position gehen. Alles klar.
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant. Everything is quiet.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
You will pay for what your brothers have done. Come, Renaigze. You will pay for what your brothers have done.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Was noch mehr? So war das aber nicht besprochen hier.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
We got them.
Make sure Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateus. She will probably be sent to New Serene to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
Yes. We will escort you.
Brig, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and see me at Xavier. I will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
Oh, ist das nicht so schön. Ja, geprägte Silbermünze. Haben die alle die oder was? Naja. Nehmen wir es mal mit. Vielleicht brauchen wir es ja irgendwann. Okay, Peaceful. Machen wir YouTube einmal komplett zu und wieder auf. Hi Angel, schön, dass du da bist. Na, wie geht's dir? Wie war dein Tag? Wo haben wir denn das nächste Lagerfeuer eigentlich? Ja, da oben. Nee. Na? Magst es nicht. Alles klar, gut. Spiel sagt, ich will das nicht. Oh. So, weiter im Text. Ah, wir müssen eh da rein. Oh je, Peaceful. Das ist blöd. Aber Mike kann man nichts machen, wenn es am Internet selber liegt. Ja, mir geht's auch soweit gut, Angel. Ja, meiner passt auch soweit, mein Tag. Ja, du Arme, tust mir jetzt schon wieder leid. Hey. Ja, ich bin ja gespannt, wie lange mein Zwangsurlaub noch geht. Na, müssen wir wieder unten rum jetzt. Naja, red nicht so viel. Ah, der ist ja gleich hier.
Your Excellency, I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized the slave trade on behalf of the organization I told you about. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship to speed things up.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant. I understand that you participated in the despicable actions of this traitor.
It's true, Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his help, we would not have discovered what this was about.
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alexander. Manfred would like to talk to you, but I will make sure that he knows what role you played in this case.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Well, I'll let you get on, sirs.
Thank you very much for your help, Your Excellency. Travel safe.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
Ja, stimmt, Peaceful. Gibt halt manchmal so Tage. Alles halb so wild. Ja, Angel, ich bin auch gespannt, wann alles wieder normal läuft hier. Oder überall, ehrlich, besser gesagt. Ah ja. Da gehst nichts ahnend aus der Tür raus und schon wärst überfallen hier. Wieder mal Wahnsinn. So, jetzt müssen wir nach Neu-Serene zurück. Gott, hey, das ist schlimm, wie ewig lang die Quests da gehen, hey. Ja, 1,75 Stunden und haben uns gerade mal die eine Quest da gemacht. Schlimm. Kein Wunder, dass hier nichts vorwärts geht. Das muss ich auch immer jeden Scheiß machen. Aber ihr wisst es ja. So läuft es bei mir. Alle Nebenquests, alles, was man irgendwie machen kann, muss erledigt werden. So. Dann wollen wir mal zu dem Quartiermeister.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I was able to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Frantz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant by that name is stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men. Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find him. He's with Captain Ulrich.
Captain Ulrich?
The highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who was not often found in the field, but faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
Echt jetzt? Echt jetzt? Geht diese doofe Nebenquest immer noch weiter, oder wie? Ja, okay, gut. 2 Nebenquests haben wir jetzt in der Zeit erledigt. Oh, noch eine dritte. Jai. Scheiß Quest rein da immer. Aber naja.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Your Excellency?
Captain, Lieutenant. Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Serene, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
This brazen lieutenant is bordering on insubordination.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible. In any case, and contrary to what he said, we will still need your help.
Why's that?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelin's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat.
A place I remember all too well.
I'm sure, Kurt. And I'm sorry for that. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. And I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's hurry.
Ja, so ist es leider, Angel. Aber das Problem ist, ja, es gibt ja 5 verschiedene Enden. Also Endszenarien und ja, da muss ich zur gegebenen Stunde einen Speicherpunkt setzen. Dass ich zumindest 3 der Enden kriege.
We're almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book. We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Alles klar. Wo sind wir denn hier? Wo müssen wir denn hin? Ah, da sind wir wieder. Alles klar, dann wollen wir mal. Ja, komm. Machen wir die Tierchen noch platt hier. Zack, zack, zack. Und zack. Und zack. Und weg mit dir. Und weg mit dir. Weg mit dir, habe ich gesagt. Und weg mit dir. Na. Loote. Du Schwein. Loote. So. Dann wollen wir mal. Ja, danke Angel. Den werde ich auch haben. Bin ja schon gespannt, welches Ende wir hier im Stream erreichen werden. So. Steht da einer? Nö, das sind nur Attrappen. Das dachte ich schon. Ja, dann gehen wir mal kurz hinten. Ah. Verdammt. Aua. So ein Arsch. So, dann machen wir zuerst die, wo draußen sind, fertig und dann kümmern wir uns um die drin. Das hört sich doch nach einem Plan an, würde ich sagen. Zack. Ganz sneaky. Da stehen jetzt zu zweit da. Das ist jetzt doof. Ne, zu dritter sogar. Eieieiei. Ihr seht uns nicht, ihr seht uns nicht. Nein! Nein! Ah, verdammt. Schade. Haben wir nur einen ganz sneaky weggemacht. Na? Oh. So. So. Ui, Level up. Level 33. Ein Fähigkeitenpunkt und einen Talentpunkt. Das ist doch super. So, jetzt sammeln wir aber erst hier alles ein. Alles klar, Peaceful. Dann einen guten Appetit und lasst es euch schmecken. Vielen Dank, dass du da warst. Jo, Fähigkeitenpunkt. Mhm. Also, hoppala. Muss ich erst das da freischalten. Jetzt wollte ich schon das hier freischalten. So, Talent. Naja. Was nehmen wir denn? Nehmen wir Charisma. Sind wir da auch auf 3? So, und jetzt schnappen wir uns den Anführer. Ah ja, da waren wir ja schon mal drin. So. Was haben wir hier? Oh je. Das sieht aber nicht gut aus.
Sergeant Franz. Oh, poor man. He paid dearly for the help he gave us.
He was beaten to death.
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander to answer Manfred's questions, but he never made it to New Serene.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine. He must be involved.
Oh, Scheiße. Dafür werdet ihr bezahlen. Dafür, dass ihr den Arm da platt gemacht habt. Ihr Schweine. Okay, hier ist niemand. Man kann ja nur hinter der Tür sein.
Lieutenant Klaus, so you are part of this disgusting plot.
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is futile. Your troops have been decimated.
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death is sweeter than the price of treason.
If you speak, we will be lenient.
You, maybe, but Egon, I doubt it. Farewell.
He's poisoned.
The plague. I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor.
So eine feige Ratte. Den Edenapfel wahrscheinlich gar nicht, Reinhold. Das ist kein Assassin's Creed hier. Unvollendeter Brief. Haben wir hier? An Egon gerichteter Brief aus ERHEBT. Aha. Die miese Ratte. Der ist da mit involviert. Da liegt noch was.
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym.
Liegt hier jetzt noch irgendwo was? Na, scheinbar nicht. Dann gehen wir mal raus. Schauen wir nochmal im Keller. Nee, Easter Egg glaube ich nicht, dass das hier gibt. Das glaube ich nicht. Also hier drin ist... Hier in dem Gebäude haben wir anscheinend alles. Mal kurz einen Blick auf die Karte. Ach, da ist ja noch ein Raum. Ja, hoppala. Ei! Da ist ja noch ein Zimmer. Mit Leuten. Klopf, klopf.
Let's see if you can ward off the faint.
Platz. So. So. Hier ist aber nix. Aber hier drin ist vielleicht was. Was heißt hier? Nö. Hier nicht. Aber hier. Ja, Volltreffer.
It looks like poison.
Mhm.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list. We did a good job, Your Excellency. Egon will never come back from a hit like this.
Certainly. But we know that there are still criminals amongst your troops, including their leader.
We know that Lieutenant Alexander is involved in all this. The sergeant's body, and the fact that he didn't tell us about this camp, are telltale signs. Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead. Otherwise, we still have these letters.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred, we will have to stay alert.
You're right. Let's get back to New Serene as soon as possible. You'll hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred and assure yourself of his safety. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant for an explanation.
Ob das so eine gute Idee ist, das alleine zu machen? Ich weiß ja nicht, ne? Aber okay. Er ist Hauptmann. Er muss das wissen. So, nächstes Lagerfeuer. Schnelle Reise. Ich hoffe mal, dass ich nicht vorbeigerannt bin. Nee, noch nicht. Oh, so. Ja. Wollte doch gar nicht die Gefährten tauschen. Du. So, meine Lieben, an dieser Stelle mache ich eine kurze Toilettenpause. Bin sofort wieder für euch da, ne? So, meine Lieben, da bin ich wieder. Und es geht weiter.
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure I'd see you alive again.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
That lieutenant has some nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us, or to stop him from revealing more. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be eliminated. You're in danger, and they've already found a way to get rid of the captain.
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without help. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order to all of this, she can.
Here, take this evidence and show it to her.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who Egon is.
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he is the brains behind this operation. And we only have to compare his handwriting with these letters to be sure.
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene. I'm afraid he'll get rid of the captain.
So. Ja, dann schnappt man uns.
Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally stopped Egon. The captain will be happy.
Naturally. And that is why you are surrounded by the men I apprehended. We visited your secret camp and found the body of poor Sergeant Franz, who in spite of his death, continues to betray you. You are a member of this organization, Lieutenant. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters we have seized, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon is none other than you.
We prepared a discreet death for you, worthy of your uncle's court. A little poison, and our troublesome diplomat would have been out of the way. But since you leave us with no choice, finish them.
It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our revenge has come.
Na, geht's nur her.
There's poison on my blade.
You will
Let's
regret
go!
ever going here.
Ja.
No, no, no! Why did you have to stick your nose in our business?
If you had not been so careless, so eager to get rich and climb to the top, maybe we would never have discovered your operations. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you prefer Egon.
Let me go! I could make you rich.
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement acceptable.
Wretches!
I've been waiting to put this pathetic scoundrel in a hole for a long time. May I?
Be my guest, Kurt.
Your Excellency, Lieutenant Alexander was court-martialed and will soon be executed.
You have my gratitude, Your Excellency. Without you, this assassin would have probably strangled me in prison.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about it sooner.
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy since starting your new position. I never thought the case would be so big.
Be that as it may, the high-ranking culprits have been punished, and the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front should bring them back to reality. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without you, the Guard would probably be nothing more than a band of brigands. I am extremely grateful. I will not forget what you did for us.
Don't mention it, Commander.
Jawohl, Groschengarde, Ruf erhöht und freundlich jetzt. Jawohl. Und das heißt, wir haben 4 der 5 Fraktionen auf freundlich. Das läuft ja wie am Schnürchen, würde ich beinahe sagen. Ah. Haben wir die noch? Ach, müssen wir eh mit der reden. Ah ja, dann.
Hello, Commander.
Lord de Sade. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinder.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Na, vielleicht kriegen wir ja die Quest noch fertig. Aber jetzt glaube ich, wäre es sinnvoller, wenn wir den Petrus wieder mit reinpacken ins Team. Weil der davor was gefaselt hat, von wegen, ja, er kann da mithelfen. Mal Gruppe kurz neu sortieren. Ja, müssen wir ihn raustun. Ihn packen wir mit rein. So. Ja, verhandeln wir zuerst mit dem Inquisitor und dann reden wir mit dem Corporal.
What do you want now?
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to convince the Mother Cardinal.
Politics. The curse of our society. I approve of your quest for justice, and I will help you as much as I can. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that the enlightened is always watching you.
Ja, das ging ja jetzt wohl leichter als wie gedacht. Ein bisschen zu einfach. Aber okay. Muss ja nicht immer kompliziert laufen. Kann ja auch mal einfach sein. Bin ich? Ja, ich bin richtig. Nee, jetzt bin ich falsch gegangen. Jetzt aber. Gut, da liegt was. Da liegt was. Immer her damit. Gehen wir diesmal gleich bei der Garde rein. Wenn ich die Tür finde. Ja. Natürlich im Keller unten. Ah, da sitzt er ja.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Zieglander wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So what can I do for you?
We're looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminous jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood.
Alles klar.
So you need sleeping potions, is that right?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That would seem the best way of doing it.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
Na, das können wir alle drei. Okay, gut. Deine ist hier. Der andere. Wo sind die beiden da? Das sehen wir gleich. Na, die sind beide da. Was? Was war das jetzt? Was ist da eingeblendet worden? Finde einen Weg, damit die Soldaten die von den Leutnants ablassen.
Soldiers! Everyone outside! That's an order!
But, Captain, with all due respect, you're not in our regiment.
We're supposed to stay here, Captain. We must guard the barracks.
I believe that the rank of Captain of the Guard counts regardless of regiment soldiers, especially when the said captain reports directly to Commander Sieglinder.
If it's an order from the commander, we better obey, guys.
Oh, sorry, Captain. We didn't mean to disobey you. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Ah.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you do it.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse, on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurd?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Ja, aber hurtig, hurtig. Ja, genau. Da wieder. Nein. Also die Navigation in manchen Spielen, die ist ja echt grausig. Da ist die Tür.
Here he is! What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
Ah ja. Mir gut, dass ihr keine Gegner seid. Weil wir so overpowered sind.
No. What?
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Ja, wir kehren da aber erst hin zurück, wenn wir hier alles aufgemacht und alles gelootet haben. Schauen wir mal, was da drin ist. Oh. Oh. Kommandantenkürast. Plus Handschuhe. Plus Stiefel. Plus Helm. Eieieiei. Schön. Schön, schön, schön. Und was haben wir hier? Ah, dem sein Tagebuch, okay. Könnte alles nützlich sein. Muss ich aber als nächstes Attribut Ausdauer erhöhen. Dass ich die Rüstung auch anziehen kann. Da geht's gar nicht raus, okay.
Kurt, are you all right? Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth. What did he do to you? As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
Mhm. Ah, schon fertig. Ja, läuft doch. Ja, aber dann würde ich jetzt sagen, jetzt haben wir genug Sidequests gemacht, jetzt machen wir hier noch die Prüfung des Wassers. Aber zuerst werden wir die Gruppe wieder umstellen. Ah, ich bin hier vor der Haustür. Ah! So. Wen packe ich denn? Beide raus. Ja, Viereck. So. Das Zeug noch in die Kiste packen. Was überschüssig ist. Wie gesagt, das werde ich dann alles off-stream dann halt nochmal durchgucken, was ich nicht mehr brauche und was ich aufheben werde. Jetzt habe ich die Handschuhe mit verpackt, verdammt. Die einen Handschuhe brauche ich doch. Ja genau, meine Goldschmiedehandschuhe. Dass ich zur Not was herstellen kann. Ach, was mache ich denn? Ich kann doch hier Schnellreise machen. Nee, nee, nee. Junge, Junge, Junge. Vielleicht schaffen wir die ja noch. So. Jetzt lasst uns rein.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Hm. Nett. Oha. Oha. Oha.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Ja.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem say.
Ah, jetzt hat sie da wieder eine Quest. Schön. Wirklich schön. Die machen wir aber beim nächsten Mal. Sehe ich gar nicht ein. Nö. Wir machen jetzt die Prüfung des Wassers.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Ah ja. Ja, wo ist die denn? Da dahinter. Ja, dann hoffen wir mal, dass wir es richtig machen.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Ja, dann... wollen wir mal.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Mhm.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Müssen wir die platt machen?
See if you can ward him this straight.
Ja, müssen wir ja anscheinend. Lass mal. Hä? Hä? Da war doch jetzt gerade nur was zum Bluten bei dem Vieh. Sekunde, Leute, ich schau mal kurz was. Ach so. Ach so. Das möchte ich jetzt gerne noch mal probieren. Weil man kann das auch ohne Kampf lösen. Das möchte ich jetzt gerne noch probieren, ob das so wirklich hinhaut. So.
You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Hui, 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 hui.
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsantats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
Aha. Geht's denn dahin? Gibt's da was? Ah, da kann man das auch umgehen. Aber das ist ja nicht der Sinn des Ganzen, glaube ich. Okay. Schauen wir mal, ob das ja wirklich funktioniert. Ah ja, und da wären wir dann nicht mehr hochgekommen, okay.
Watch out, another.
Hä? Wo? Tentakelvieh.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Na, es ist wieder so ein Rätsel. Das ist wieder so ein Steinrätsel. Ja, was haben wir denn hier?
This drawing looks like an infant.
Mhm.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire.
Feuer.
And on this stone the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm. Well, this stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake.
Eis.
The snow or maybe ice.
Wie war das? Wind? Er hat gesagt, erst Wind, dann wurde es kalt, dann... Ja, jetzt ist die Frage, Feuer oder Sonne? Weil er hat ja Sonne prinzipiell gesagt. Und dann wurde er weggespült. Ja. Und jetzt? Jetzt kann ich da einfach an dem vorbeischleichen, oder wie? Oder was? Oder wie? Oder was? Oder wie? Hilfe. Ja, wo geht's hier lang? Ja. Hä? 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 Ich kapier's grad gar nicht. Was haben wir hier?
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Mir Frichtemann.
Wir haben es geschafft. Yay! Ja, kann ich das Viech jetzt beschwören oder wie? Ich kapier's jetzt gerade gar nicht. Weil da stand ja zähmen. Ja, habe ich das Viech jetzt oder wie?
I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
Ja, der wird uns das jetzt schon sagen, hoffe ich mal.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enomil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Yora. And divorced Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirse. Thank you, Glyndon.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlog.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Qua'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Ah ja, interessant. Oh, Trophäe erhalten, wasserdicht. Schön. Schön, schön, schön. So. So, meine Lieben. Machen wir die noch. Haben wir noch Lust drauf? Lass mir die Charakterquest da machen. Die sind ja nicht so lang. Angel, was meinst du? Machen wir die noch. Wenn ich keine Lust mehr hätte, dann würde ich nicht fragen, Angel. Dankeschön euch beiden. Danke. Endlich mal ein eindeutiges Ergebnis, dass ich das noch erleben darf.
Karanz, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Natürlich machen wir das.
Of course. Let's go.
So. Warte kurz was gucken. Jawohl. Bei den Gefährten ist bloß noch sie jetzt. Aber das steigern wir jetzt mit den Charakterquests hoffentlich. Wo mischen wir den hin? Da mischen wir hin. So. Ah. Sind ja gleich hier.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Ja, dann suchen wir mal den Stein. Wo auch immer der sein mag. Ah, hier. Naja, da machen wir jetzt eine Schnellreise hin. Ich bin nur zu faul zum Laufen jetzt. Und ich will jetzt auch nicht allzu lange überziehen. seid ihr für welche? Nirgendwo kann man hingehen, hey. Ohne dass man gleich attackiert wird hier.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Und jetzt müssen wir wieder zurück, oder wie? Ja, Tatsache. Tatsache. Wo war... Ja, da. Immer da, wo der Rauch aufsteigt. Nicht ausruhen. Ich bin immer wieder über die Schnellreise fast erstaunt. Weil es wirklich so schnell, zack, ohne Ladebild, wenn es im Gebiet selber drin ist, das ist Wahnsinn.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Oha. Na dann schauen wir mal.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down.
Alles zerstört.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Doncass's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Ja, liegt nahe, wenn der von einem anderen Clan war, dass der dann zu seinem alten Clan zurückgerannt ist. Wenn er angegriffen worden ist. Sind wir denn schon da?
What brings you here, Ono Manawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Okay.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaise. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
Alles klar.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Das ist merkwürdig. Da ist er hin. Ja, dann müssen wir jetzt schon ein bisschen laufen. Jupp, da ist richtig. Wir bleiben mal auf dem Weg. Kerkanis. Wo jetzt das? Gleich nochmal. Ah, das ist eine Höhle. Ah. Ne, geht's jetzt hier runter? Oder müssen wir durch die Höhle durch? Boah, echt jetzt? Och, Menno. Naja, dann gehen wir halt durch die Höhle durch. Haben ja sonst nichts zu tun. Achso, das ist ja bloß ein Tunnel. Uhr. Oh, Grünzeug. Hä? Ja, das muss ich jetzt nicht kapieren, oder? Nee, da geht's wieder hoch, da geht's wieder... Ja doch, da geht's sogar lang. Mein Gott. Wie blind muss man sein?
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Signora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free, and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Na, nehmen wir das erste, würde ich sagen.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Direkt zurück. Ja. Wenn wir die Möglichkeit haben, dann gehen wir doch direkt zurück. So. Zeigen wir das erst vor. Und dann verjagen wir die Schweinebacken.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us. and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Shiora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
So war das jetzt nicht gedacht. Na, jetzt ist die eine wieder nur nett. Das war nicht so gedacht. Ja, alles klar, Reinhold, alles klar, kein Problem. Mal kurz gucken. Ne, ich mag jetzt schnell was schauen. Mag schauen, was passiert, wenn wir die damit konfrontieren zuerst. So ein Shit aber auch. Die Beziehung zu denen sollte sich ja nicht verschlechtern.
These glyphs say
that we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Jetzt muss ich kurz was gucken. Die ist noch nicht ganz fertig. Okay. So. Dann gucken wir jetzt mal, was passiert, wenn wir die damit konfrontieren.
My child, what can we do for you?
Do you maintain your version of events regarding the pact with the Queen?
Naturally.
Really? Because we found the man who engraved this stone. A man that you wanted to silence. He gave us a piece of tree bark with the words the Queen had asked him to immortalize on the stone.
You see? Destroying the stone was not enough to hide your lies.
This is regrettable, but apart from this child, we're amongst civilized people.
If this village is so dear to you, then you know that it will not survive another assault from the Alliance without our help. Even if they don't know it, they need us.
What would you say if I offered you this hefty sum of money to forget about your unfortunate discovery? For the sake of the village, of course.
Oh, das ist mies. Also das ist echt mies. Also das ist echt mies. Ja. Was machen wir jetzt da, Leute? Ich habe keinen Plan. Weil wenn wir jetzt dort das annehmen, dann verschlechtert sich vielleicht die Beziehung zu zu Siora. Und das wollen wir ja nicht. Ach, wir probieren jetzt einfach mal durch. Jetzt lehnen wir das erstmal ab.
Don't count on me to support your lies.
That is regrettable, Your Excellency. Because of you, these poor children will be slaughtered by the Alliance.
And we were told that you were receptive to the light. How do you think that he will judge you?
And what will Ptolemy think of a foreign diplomat sabotaging the mission of their priests?
I cannot believe these mind shakers tried their lies on you. Let's go see Azeld without delay. We must tell her that they lied and chased these men away from our village.
Okay. Also das hat sich jetzt schon mal nicht verschlechtert.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother
Ja,
supposedly
das
made
spule
with
ich
the
jetzt mal ein bisschen
priests.
vor.
Yes.
We went to Falristel to...
Were you able? No. You're probably...
We retrieved...
Siora, what Mother promised to... There's no... And even less. So they I think it's height. I think so too. You lied to us. You took us for leave this village.
But... By lying, you have the entire village. You do well to leave.
We are not here.
Very well.
Hat sich wieder verschlechtert. Das nervt mich jetzt. Ich will nicht, dass sich der Ruf verschlechtert. Das nervt mich jetzt als sowas von. Na, da war es jetzt fertig schon, oder wie? Shit. Nee, ich will es nicht jedem recht machen, ich will es mir recht machen. Und ich will nicht, dass die Beziehung zu denen verschlechtert wird. Ja, genau, okay. So. Ja. Leute, ich probiere jetzt da offstream mal ein bisschen rum. Und ja, wir werden dann wahrscheinlich in dem Dorf dann halt wieder anfangen. Weil das hat jetzt keinen Sinn. Das dauert zu lange jetzt da, das Rumprobieren und so weiter. Ja, auf jeden Fall. Vielen lieben Dank, dass ihr alle dabei wart. Auch so, ja, ich denke mal, zahlreich da wart. Freut mich, dass ihr jetzt dass ihr gestern da wart, dass ihr heute da seid. Oder wart, je nachdem. Ja, schaut gerne beim Reinhold rein, bei der Peaceful, bei der Susi. Und in dem Sinne wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Ostermontag, einen angenehmen Abend und am Mittwoch geht es dann weiter mit Final Fantasy. wie immer so 15:30, 16 Uhr. Je nachdem, wie ich halt drauf bin. Und in dem Sinne dann Servus und ciao und bleibt gesund. Das ist das Wichtigste. Bleibt gesund, okay? Also bis zum nächsten Mal.